gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns
You
in all the
can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war room.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. I'm your host today, Mark Macheca. We got an interesting match. As I was just kind of pointing out before, because a lot of people similar names we got going on here. Usually comes up a lot when we have the Camerons in a match, but today we got Matt Cuellar going up against Matthew Chen. Um, yeah, like I said before the match, I'll put some people's initial on the board just so I can keep score. And I was going through it before, like M's wasn't gonna help me. MC's not helpful. M little a C not helpful. Like I would have to put like at least four letters on this damn board before. But I don't know why I'm telling you about these troubles. We got a pretty good match coming up here today. Both competitors kind of, have kind of had their ups and downs these leagues before. Played a whole bunch. Matthew Chen 20 times. Matt 30 times. Good lord, I don't know how we just have him keep coming back here and just doing all this, doing all these winnings and doing all whatever. Oh boy, let's just bring everybody in. Okay, Matthew Chen,
Hello.
how you doing today?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm excited to play Matt. We did play in teams, and that was really close. But yeah, I mean, it should be fun. We're both named Matthew, so
I mean, you heard me just going through it here a second ago. I was just gonna bring him in here too. Matt Cuellar, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I mean, I do not appreciate Multiplex pinning the Matts and the Matthews against each other like this. I think it was, I want to say Spence wrote the blog article about like the named players. And I think we were like maybe like 3 or 4 or something like that. So
yeah, we were pretty high.
Yeah, at least we're going to stay even no matter what happens tonight. So we won't go up or down.
Oh, just looking at this right now, the collective record is 30 and 20. So pretty that's a pretty good record, right there. You're in the winning column.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
All right. We'll just go ahead and get started. Gonna get started round number 1. It's gonna work like this. Gonna get 8 questions, made general movie categories. 15 seconds to write your answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of the time, we'll ask that you show and verbalize your answer. At the you also get a point for each correct answer, and if any one of you gets all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question, also worth 1 point. You also get 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Anything else before we get started?
Seems fair.
No.
You got it. All right. Okay, your first question will come in the category of Oscars. What is the most recent film to win Best Picture? Yeah, people really like the Oscars here. Actually, I got something for that. Not enough time to go through right now, so we're just going to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Matthew.
It's what I wanted to win in Nora.
I said I wasn't going to do this. Sorry. Cuellar.
This made staying up late last night worth it. Honora.
Honora is correct. Going into your next question. Category of romance. Before Midnight is set in what country? Yeah, because you look at Facebook posts of people, and I think a member of our variety team, said for the last 3 years his favorite movie has won Best Picture. And I thought, wow, that's a crazy thing to say. I don't know if I could say that. I don't think I will ever say that in my life. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Cuellar.
Mark, Wicked came really close. Maybe next year you'll get lucky. France.
Okay. And Chen.
Greece.
Greece is correct. That is the third one. All right. Going into your next question. Category of music. Which 90s music film is centered around the titular band being formed in Dublin, Ireland? I mean, I'm just saying, like, which it gives off the vibe that the Oscars is always right. They get it right every single year. The best picture, that was the best movie of that year. So you're kind of co-signing, stuff like Crash, being like the that big movie of the year. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. uh, let's go with Chen.
I couldn't think of anything, so I just said The Doors.
All right, and Cuellar.
The Commitments.
The Commitments
Mhm.
is correct, tying us back to all. And going into our next question, the category of actors and actresses. Name both movies that co-star Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Now, the person that I've been kind of talking about is backstage at the moment, but I have not said their name. I want them to remember that they have remained nameless up until this point. Well, like I mean, although like a simple Facebook search will tell you who it is.
That's a
5,
round 2 teaser.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. What the fuck are we at? Cuellar.
Twins and Junior.
All right, Chen.
I only got twins.
Twins and Junior is correct. So at Queller taking the 3-2 lead. Going into your next question in the category of horror. Wow, I lost my place. The opening scene of The Exorcist is set in what country? Getting international here today. Like, going in the past, not that I was really going for Emilia Perez, but I was going for chaos. I knew chaos would have ensued last night if that was the winner, and that was what I was hoping for. Those hopes were dashed pretty quickly, though, in the ceremony. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Chen.
I just said Egypt.
Okay, and Queller.
I also said Egypt.
Both are incorrect. The correct answer was Iraq. It was in Iraq. Your next question, the category of recent releases. Who plays the titular character Harold? Who plays the title character in Harold and the Purple Crayon? Here we go. You know what? I can't change the way like whoever the writers wrote this. They wrote it in a way that made sense for me to read, and I didn't. Not that I didn't trust them. I just thought, you know what? I can just do it this way. Not the right way. Clearly not. Just fumbled all the way around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to man. I don't even know where the hell I'm at. Cuellar.
Zachary Levi.
Chen.
Zachary Levi.
Zachary Levi is correct. Points all around. 4-3. Your score. Going into your penultimate question of the round in drama. How does Neil kill himself in Dead Poet Society? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, go. I'm just reading the chat here. Yeah, it was my favorite movie is Boy Carol's World. Yeah, because it's fucking awesome. All right. I mean, I was super drunk when I said I really liked it, but hey, it doesn't change the facts here. 5, 4,
I meant there's no Feeney cameo.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Chen.
I said Han.
Go to Quellar.
He was hung, but I think he shot himself.
Shoots himself is correct. So Matt Queller taking widening the lead there 5-3, going into the final question, round number 1, which is in the category of directors. Nicholas Ray directed which 50s coming of age film? I did say I kind of wanted to do some bit like kind of the round 1 banter, just kind of structured around the same thing. It was all kind of structured around the Oscars. I was kind of proud. I didn't plan that out, but it did happen. So there we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Queller.
What's that story? Not right.
And, Chen.
Rebel Without a Cause.
Rebel Without a Cause is correct. So Matthew Chen getting the score up to 4 there. Matt Coelho still in the lead there with 5. So we got ourselves a tight game going into round number 2, which is our wheel round. Excuse me, which both of our competitors will get a chance to spin our wheel. They like what they spin on. They can keep it. If not, they can like to spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. They get 5 questions, whatever category they land on, worth 2 points apiece, or they can check down a multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing, so please, both players, watch your asses here. The categories that they can spin on today are Brad Pitt and Audrey Hepburn, which are our strength categories on the wheel today, as well as 1990s, animation, 2010s, comedy, directors, 1970s, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Matt Queller, you are ahead today, so it's up to you whether or not you want to spin first or defer.
I mean, if it ain't broke, I'll defer.
Yeah, you got it. All right, Matthew Chen, this is your first spin. Calling people with first and last names getting old really quick. And you land on Brad Pitt.
I will respin.
Yeah, got it. It's your second spin. You gotta keep what you land on this time. And you land on comedy. The
Okay.
wonderful world of comedy. Now we give you your questions. So now here is your first question. Category of comedy. In Office Space, what happens to Initech that keeps management from finding what keeps management from finding the confession letter? What happens to Initech that keeps management from finding the confession letter? Just wanted to re-say it. Sounded confusing.
I'll go multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, the stock market crashes. B, the company goes bankrupt. C, the building burns down. Or D, the company is sold.
I'll go C.
C, the building burns down is correct for 1 point. Tying things up. Going to your next question. Kevin Bacon made his film debut in what 70s comedy?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A, Meatballs, B, Animal House, C, Smokey and the Bandit, or D, Heaven Can Wait.
Animal House.
That is correct for 1 point. Taking the lead there. Going into your next question. In Meet the Parents, Greg injures the bride while playing what sport with the family?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, soccer, B, basketball, C, baseball, or D, volleyball. Five, four,
Baseball.
three. Baseball is incorrect. Going to Matt Queller for the 1 point steal. Is it A, soccer, B, basketball, C, baseball, or D, volleyball?
Volleyball.
That is correct for 1 point. Tying it up again. All right. Going into your penultimate question. Who plays auto plant foreman Hunt Stevenson in 1986's Gung Ho?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Kurt Russell, B, Michael Keaton, C, Chevy Chase, or D, Dan Aykroyd.
Michael Keaton.
That is correct for 1 point. Wait again. All right. Here's your final question. Category comedy. In Chef, Carl primarily makes what in his new food truck?
Sandwiches.
That is correct for 2 points. At the end of his turn, I got Matthew Chen getting a score up to 9, and but with that steal, Matt Cuellar getting a score up to 6. That will bring back up the wheel, and this will be Matt Quellar's first spin. And you land on directors. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Spin again.
All right, we're getting all 4 spins here today, and we are going to land on the 2010s.
I'll take it.
2010s. You don't got a choice. Okay, so yeah, once again, I'll give you a question in the 2010s. First question. What decade is 2014's Wild set in?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, 1970s, B, 1980s, C, 1990s, or D, the 2000s.
Let's say 90s.
The 1990s is correct for 1 point. All right, next question. Who plays Connor's father, Liam O'Malley, in A Monster Calls? Or Liam O'Malley.
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A, Ben Foster, B, Toby Kebbell, C, Ben Whishaw, or D, James McAvoy.
Toby Kebbell.
Toby Kebbell is correct for 1 point. All right, here's your third question. In Prisoners, distraught father Keller boards up suspected kidnapper Alex inside of what specifically?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A, a shower, B, a cellar, C, a toy chest, or D, a closet.
Shower.
Shower is correct for 1 point. All right. Next question. Fighters named Ambush, Noisy Boy, and Zeus can be found in what 2010s action film?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Warrior, B, Mad Max Fury Road, C, American Ultra, or D, Real Steel.
Real Steel.
Real Steel is correct for 1 point. Taking the lead there. And Matt, here's your final question in 2010s. What does Bully Greta tell Eddie about his asthma medications in it? In Greta, is what I'm saying.
Oh, multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, they're making him sick. B, they're placebos. C, they're the wrong kind of medication. Or D, they make his they make his penis shrink.
I just want to use a repeat on the whole thing.
You got it. All right. Yeah, that's your first repeat question again. What does Bully Greta tell Eddie about his asthma medications in Greta? Said A, they're making him sick. B, they're placebos. C, they're the wrong kind of medication. Or D, they make his penis shrink.
I'm going to say they make his penis shrink.
That is incorrect. Going over to Matthew Chen for the 1 point steal is that A, they're making him sick. B, they're placebos. C, they're the wrong kind of medication. Or D, they make his penis shrink.
Let's go with B.
B, they're placebos is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
So with that, we're all tied up at in a piece. Going into round number 3, which is our pick your poison round, which both our players have drafted from our list of general categories, and they will now draft from those categories again. See what they answer here in round number 3. Once a category is selected, it cannot be selected by their opponent or answer for. The categories that can be selected tonight are musicals, 1990s, animation, crime, recent releases, drama, directors, and horror. Have our players pick their categories and hopefully come back to finish this out. All right, we're back. Players have picked their categories. We're going to go till one player is mathematically eliminated or we're out of questions. So we are tied here, 10-10. So we'll start with the lower ranked competitor, which is Matthew Chen. So, Matthew Chen, what would you like to take for your 1 point question?
I'll take recent releases.
All right, yeah, you got it. 1 pointer. Recent releases. Your question. Zoe Kravitz, Channing Tatum, and Naomi Aki all appear in what 2024 film?
Blink twice.
Blink twice is correct for 1 point. Going over to Matt Cuellar, what would you like to take for your 1 point question?
Let's go horror.
Yeah, got it. 1 pointer in horror. John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson co-star in what 2007 horror film?
1408.
1408 is correct for 1 point. Tying us back up at 11. Going back over to Chen for your 2 pointer. And whatever you pick.
I'll go musicals.
Got it. Here is your 2 pointer in musicals. Who plays bride to be Sophie Sheridan in Mamma Mia?
Amanda Seyfried.
That is correct for 2 points. Right along here. Get taking the lead 13-11, going back over to Cuellar. What do you take for your 1 point? Or 2 pointer, I mean.
Let's go crime.
Crime it is. All right, here is your 2 pointer, the category of crime. Who plays Pimp Drexel Spivey in True Romance?
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman is correct for 2 points.
I mean, I should challenge this. It's in his strength category.
All right, so you're challenging?
Yeah.
Be right back after this challenge.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, we're back. Yes, Brad Pitt is absolutely in True Romance. Shouldn't have made its way onto here, so Matt will get a new 2 pointer in the category of crime. Yeah, here it is. Who plays lawyer Dave Kleinfeld in Carlito's Way?
Would have been better if it was Brad Pitt, but Sean Penn.
Yeah, Sean Penn is correct for 2 points. We'll see about that. Anyway, we're all tied up at 13. Going back over to Matthew Chen. What would you like for your 3 point
I'll
question?
take directors.
Right. Excellent choice. Here's your 3 pointer. The category directors. Which Oscar nominated director made his feature debut with 1968's Targets?
Shout out to Shortcuts. Peter Bogdanovich.
That is correct for 3 big points Not much hesitation there, getting the score up to 16 points. Send it back over to Matt Cuellar for his 3-pointer. And what?
All right, let's see if my drama theory holds out.
You got it. Taking drama. All right. Here is your 3-pointer in drama. When Ron first tries to transport his pharmaceutical drugs across the border, he pretends to be a man with what profession in Dallas Buyers Club?
Oh.
5, 4, 3,
Doctor.
2. That is incorrect. We're looking for a priest. He
Oh,
was a
yeah.
priest.
We got a Matthew question.
All right. Well, then that means we will stick with Matt Cuellar. He has one question remaining, which is his 4-pointer in the 1990s, which he needs to hit to send it back over to Matthew Chen, or Matthew Chen will win the game. So, Matt, here is your 4-pointer in the 1990s. Reminder, you got 2 repeats. In what 90s romantic comedy will you find Al Pacino working as a diner cook?
Frankie and Johnny.
And that is correct for 4 points. What the fuck even is that movie? I've never heard about it in my life. But Matt Quiller takes the lead there. And we are down to our final question in the round of the match, which if Matthew Chen hits it, which is his 4-pointer in animation, he will win the match. But if not, Matt Quiller will win the match. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, Matthew Chen, you got all 3 repeats. Here's your 4-pointer in the category of animation. In what 2000s animated film does the title character get their name based on the name of a former U.S. president? Five, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the
1.
question.
All right, that is your first repeat. Your question again. In what 2000s animated film does the title character get their name based on the name of a former U.S. president? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right, that is your second repeat. Your question again. In what 2000s animated film does the title character get their name based on the name of a former U.S. president?
Let's just go for it. Curious George.
And your winner, Matthew Chen. The correct answer was Curious George. Wow. We are going to put both competitors backstage, and I will talk to the detriment of the show for just a few minutes. Uh, yeah, that was great. Really went back and forth a lot throughout this whole thing. Keeping it tight after round number 1. Uh, both players playing it safe there in round number 2. A lot of multiple choices will not be liked by the editor. I'm sure he will say something after this match. But yeah, really went back and forth, ton of steals. And then yeah, we get into this nail biter of a round 3. Uh, both players honestly getting tough 4-pointers. Like it's exactly what we want to see. Just Matthew Chen just making just slightly fewer mistakes here, pulling out the win. Uh, that go into interviews and we'll talk with our unfortunate second place finisher, uh, Matt Cuellar. Matt, yeah, like I said, I think you played a pretty solid game.
Yeah.
Just had just couple misses. Maybe you could have done it like a kind of had a little trouble there on that 3-pointer. I guess it's been a little bit since you'd seen Dallas Buyers Club, but otherwise, how do you feel like you played today?
Yeah, I expected Matthew Chen to just blow me out of the water with this, so I can't complain. I'm pretty happy with that. I wish I would have got those comedy questions. Would have been a different game, but hey, I mean, that's what happens when you don't spin first. I mean, it happens. But yeah, I mean, I got to pull a 4-pointer in 90s. I always enjoy that, so that was fun. But yeah, I mean, Curious George, that monkey, I tell you. But yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. Matthew Chen's a great player, and this is the first time I got to play him one-on-one, so hopefully it won't be the last. We'll see.
Well, I will tell you right now, Matt, you're kind of like no, people don't like sports references in here. You're basically like our Vince Carter. Like you've been here for so
He's beloved,
long.
right?
Oh yeah, he was definitely beloved. He's been here for so long, and he played for such a long time. I think people definitely forgot he was. But yeah, this was your 31st match in singles, in just singles. That was
Wow.
it. The 31st match in just this one division. So probably you got a whole lot more. Probably
seems pretty
way
good.
up there, way high up there in numbers. We're definitely bringing it back.
It was fun. I studied. I watched the Oscars last night. So, I mean, this is the first time I studied for a match in a long time.
Yeah, that definitely came in handy today. Yeah, well, we'll definitely see you back here again playing somebody. Well, you've probably played before. We'll see you down the road, and we'll bring in your winner today. It's Matthew Chen, another Matt. Yeah, Matthew. Really good game. Definitely kind of a very gritty performance. I gotta tell you, like, wasn't sure if you're gonna pull out that 4-pointer. What kind of jerk would ask about Curious George? But they did. You were able to hit it. How do you feel?
Yeah, I honestly I didn't even know it was correct until you called out my name, because I was just like thinking through 2000s animated movies, titular characters, like, well, George Washington, that's an option, and then I went with that, and so yeah,
Well, I do think this. Believe this kind of moves you along, kind of what we're doing here. I think kind of a little thing. I'm not sure about anybody like you're looking to face, kind of as you move forward this year.
Well, from the previous matches, I think Jacoby would be a really fun match, and I think we're pretty evenly matched, so. But yeah, I mean, I'm open to face anyone.
Alrighty, well, see what we can do there. Which again, been around here for a while. Probably be somebody that you've already played before. But congratulations, and we'll see you down the road. And yeah, that'll do it for us today here at Multiplex Movie Melee. I forgot where I was at. Forgot where I worked here for a second. But we're good to go here. Thank you everybody for playing. From both the Matts, Matt Cuellar, Matthew Chen, our winner today. Thank you everybody who helps out, our editors, writers, keep this thing going. And we do it all for you guys, your viewers. Thank you for doing that. And like always, just be well.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.